4 years ago, America saw one of its most deadliest mass shootings in recent memory. A 19-year-old opened fire on students and staff at a high school in Parkland, Florida. 17 people were killed. And while that tragedy lives on in the backdrop of the increasing gun violence plaguing our nation's streets, an Illinois-based gun manufacturer is marketing an AR-15 assault rifle designed specifically for children, dubbing it the Junior 15. The company promises that the children's assault rifle looks, feels, and operates just like mom and dad's gun. But gun violence prevention groups and advocates have slammed Wee1 Tactical. That's the manufacturer behind it all. The company says they believe the JR-15 will produce a, quote, deep respect for firearms that continue and last for a lifetime of safety. Well, joining us now for more insight is Manuel Oliver, who knows firsthand about the heartbreaking shooting in Parkland. He's an activist and co-founder of Change the Ref, an organization with a mission to inform and expose youth of mass shootings. And Maj Toure, he is a gun rights advocate and founder of the urban Second Amendment rights organization, Black Guns Matter. Gentlemen, welcome to both of you. Manuel, I'm going to start with you. You lost your son in the Parkland shooting. 4 years later, I'm sure it does not get any easier to talk about this. What did you think when you heard about this gun manufacturer designing a smaller and lighter gun for children?
Well, I thank you for having me in your show. First of all, I think it was a bizarre idea from this gun manufacturer. I mean, I've seen things happening in the last 4 years. One of them is that now we have more victims than before. This last year has been really increasing gun violence death in amazing numbers, and the year before it was already increasing from the year before. So I think the battle it's getting harder. I already lost my son, so I'm in the level of suffering that it's like the highest one. But I try to control my emotions and try to see gun violence as a whole. It's a big picture. So for me, after reading to their press release when they say introducing children to the shooting sports, which is not actually something we all know. This is just trying to increase gun sales. It's bizarre, right? You should not do that. It's just like Budweiser coming with a beer for kids, just like moms and dads, or General Motors coming with a car. Even if you're not legal, if you don't have the legal age to use these things or to drink, these companies are trying to push it in your face. So there's not even actual answer from me. It's just silly and toxic, and it's going to create more victims for sure.
Well, Manuel lost his child in that Parkland shooting. I know you're a gun rights advocate. What are your thoughts on his perspective, and what do you think about this gun for children?
So first and foremost, I need to say thank you for even having this conversation, Manuel, because losing a son, a child, is something insane. And so I think the most moral and righteous thing to do is to start from there. My condolences, first and foremost. So, a few months ago, my cousin was murdered in Philadelphia. He was a victim of a homicide. There's camera footage of him being murdered. And so that's a horrible thing. That's tremendous. Our murder rate in Philadelphia last year was over 560 some odd homicides. So that's a serious thing. I think that what needs to happen, and I can't speak for this company. I'm not paid by this company. I don't even, I have no relationship with this company. But I think that the thing that they may be trying to approach is, if we have young people have more of a safe and responsible respect for the tool of firearms. There's organizations like the National Shooting Sports Foundation, which puts these types of classes together. And if you have a tool that young people may come across, even outside of their parents or loved ones, if they come across that and they don't know the basic firearm safety, if they don't know the rules of proper handling or even stopping and getting an adult, I think if we ignore the safety component of it, and treat it as if a fear factor, as opposed to embracing and learning what not to do.
I gotta stop you there, though. I gotta stop you there, because mass shootings aren't because a young person didn't know how to safely activate the gun. I mean, the guns are used for violence. They're not used.
Well, that's not really
there's
true.
not problems in America because they don't know how to safely operate a gun.
Well, if you want to, so you asked me one question and then you cut me off and you're asking me a different direction. So I can tell you the vast majority of mass shooters in America, where I don't care if it's only one person that dies, that's one person too many. The mass amount of those people are also on psychotropic drugs. So we have to have a conversation about big pharma if we're going to have that conversation about what's going on with people that feel unwhole and vile people that want to harm, humans. If we're talking about mass shootings, something like Parkland, we have to talk about the laws that are on the books that are not actually being employed to stop someone that we have early signs of. So talking about the tool itself as opposed to talking about the person is kind of backwards a bit. I don't want any of these types of deaths or negligence or any type of ignorance around a firearm. I think the most important thing is if we're talking about the mind of the person, we got to do more to outreach these young people or people in general that are doing these type of homicides and focus on the people and making them whole, not just the tool.
I've got to get Manuel's opinion on this because I didn't think that it would go this direction. But at the end of the day, children, we're talking about children with guns.
Yeah. You know what? I don't even fight against the Second Amendment. Honestly, I don't. I think anyone that carries a gun should be qualified for it. I do think that we don't have enough regulations, and I'm not creating these as something just to sound smart or anything. You can tell we are a country that has more guns than people. I keep on listening to the mental health problem, which is a common problem in all the planet, in other countries. The things that they don't have the amount of guns that we have. So adding more guns, I really don't think is the solution. I believe that my friend here that I'm sorry, I forgot your name, and that's why I'm not using your name. Sorry for that. You have a point, and it's very hard when I've been in debates like this one or conversations like this one. Saying, once a person like you is convinced that this is the way that we need to train our kids, we're not in war. This is not a country that is in war. We created or the gun industry. Well, let me finish. So the gun industry is creating.
It's not what I said.
All right. Some people say that we need to train our kids, and that's a consequence of being in some way influenced for decades by the gun industry. So other countries are training their kids in other things, not shooting. Why do a kid need to be playing in the field, basketball, or who knows who they keep calling the shooting sports, and that's the main argument that the NRA has. This is a sport. Are you kidding me? Come on. Who is the world champion of this? Who cares about this as a sport? Well, but let me finish.
I'm not a member
Just
of
let
the
me
NRA,
finish.
nor am I a member. I run Black Guns Matter.
You're both talking at the same time here, so. I want to hear both your points of view.
In the areas where most homicides are happening. Again, my city had over 560 homicides. So when you talk about these things, saying that I'm not familiar with those organizations and what they do, I'm talking about healing. I'm talking about trauma while respecting, and to say that people don't use firearms for the shooting sports, that's just patently false. So I can speak to the empathy that's needed. I didn't mention mental health. I spoke about psychotropic drugs that these adult and teenage shooters are on and the problems that we have. So I can't conflate and speak for other organizations. I can speak for the work that we do. Our job
I can speak for other organizations because I know about them. And I don't want this conversation, the NRA, I don't want this conversation to be about you or about me. This is about people dying. And I'm the first one I'm not talking about what I'm doing. I'm not talking about my job or bragging about what I do. So let's keep it let's be concerned about the victims of gun violence. And I think we both should be concerned about that. And I understand that
we are both concerned about it.
Well, gentlemen, you both raise good points.
I'm just willing to do it while preserving
so I want to respectfully end it here. We have a lot more to talk about, but we can't do it right now in this point in time. So Maj Toure and Manuel Oliver, thank you both for joining us for this very difficult but important conversation.